All right. Yes, we are live. What a wonderful time of the year. What a wonderful season. It's the best season of the year, whether you like it or not. I am being really, really, really passionate right now. It's the time of the year I was born. Woo-hoo! It's the best time of the year. We are celebrating the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ. We exalt his name for preservation. He came for a purpose.
Yeah.
He came to die for our sins. Thank God for salvation. Thank God for the gift of life. Thank God for every of my business partners here represented. Thank God for everything, that we have, those things that are coming, those things that we would have. We are just grateful. We are very thankful. What a wonderful time. What a wonderful time. How are you all doing, ladies? My name, of course, is Modupe, and I'm, joining in live right now all the way from California. I don't get to do this alone as usual. I have with me Ladies of Amiable Virtue. It's our last edition for the year. I am super excited. I am fired up because we just want to go out there and just, express our love to our followers. Of course, I have with you here Moturaya from Houston, Texas. How are you doing, sis?
I am doing great.
Awesome.
Happy holidays.
Same to you, same to you, same to you and the family. Oh, yes, I do have with you here, of course, my wonderful, wonderful sister as well, Adepola Kalawale from New York. How are you doing, sis?
I'm good. I'm good. Happy holidays to everyone.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. It shows in your faces that you all are doing awesome and doing terrific. And of course, I have Omolara Oti from Houston, Texas. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. Thank you. Happy holiday and Merry Christmas to everybody out there.
Yes. Merry Christmas. Happy prosperous 2023 to every one of us. Like we said, it's the last edition of, of course, our popular series of creating passive income streams. If we can, guess what? You also definitely can. You also definitely can. And we have every reason to be thankful, for what the Lord has done. I remember this time last year, we were gathered as well to celebrate another season. So it's really beautiful, right? That we still, we are here gathered also to do the same. Thank God that he has spared our lives. Thank God that we are still living. Thank God we are alive. Thank God we are in good health. Thank God for our businesses that are thriving. Thank God for every, milestones that each and every one of us have celebrated in this year 2022. Guess what? Guess what? The Lord is not done with us yet. He's not done with us yet. He's taking us, to another level, of grace, another level of glory, another level of, amazing, right? Things out there. So sit back and watch us. But, I have, of course, permission of my fellow partners right here to really appreciate every of our followers, every of our, fans, those of you who have followed us, um, permit me to use the word religiously, who have followed us religiously all through the year, or even in past years. You've kind of, chimed in, you've encouraged, right? You've stayed inspired by those things we have to, provide. Yeah, we have saying thank you. We see all your activities on our pages. We are thankful. For our fellow business partners, we are thankful. And but of course, you heard it's the season, it's the holiday season. We want to make sure it's relaxing. While it's that, we also want to close out on a very strong and an intentional note. We're closing the year on a very strategic, intentional note because we want to leave you, right? We want to leave you with so much ammunition for the year 2023. And so, right, certain things we've also learned in our community, and that same community that has blessed us, right? That same community that is still blessing us, that same community that has made us who we are to now go out there and give out to people, families that also need, right, to be liberated. We learned quite a few things, and those are the things we will probably be leaving our folks on with tonight as we kind of wrap up for the year. It's right here, very late here, of course, in California. And of course, we are all scattered all around the United States. And I know you're probably joining us in, right now, or probably joining us on the replay. Thank you so much. But we want to leave you with those nuggets, like I said, those nuggets as a business owner, those nuggets as an entrepreneur, those nuggets, whether you're probably thinking, oh, in 2023, I'm probably going to do this. We want to just drop those nuggets. And I'll have the ladies take turns, right? In just, elaborating on that and just sharing how these had worked for them in their own business journey or in their business work. One of the things that stood out when one of our business community leader talked about this was reassessing your goals. We started 2022, folks, on this series, having us vision boarding. We had to do that. So one of the nuggets we're leaving out to business owners, whether you are currently one, whether you are to be, whether you're already having conversations with any one of us here and telling us how you desire to do things, is what? Reassess your goals. Reassessing your goals. Adebola, can you please touch base on that? When you hear the word, reassessing goals, and then it comes to business ownership and whatnot, what would you say? Can you please elaborate on that?
All right. Thank you, Mudupe. And not to waste time, I'm just going to go straight into this. We wish everybody happy holidays. And talking about reassessing your goals, we got this, like she was saying, we got this tips, this nugget from within our community. One of our leaders was, letting us know what we could do, and being able to share this with other people was just a great idea. So reassessing your goal, you have to just take a break, look at the things that you plan for this year. What are those goals that you set at the beginning of the year? The things that you wanted to achieve by the end of this year or before the year runs out. And now maybe you've not even achieved all of them, or maybe you are not even, up to par with your own desire. It's not too late. You may not achieve everything this year. That's okay. But, take account, see what you've done, see what you can still do before the year ends. Okay, what can I still do? Now you have to give it priority. Which one am I able to really achieve before the year ends? So anything that may look maybe, oh, this is not going to be realistic, or this is not going to really fit into what I can do this year, there's nothing wrong in just keeping that till next year, and then you start with it. Okay, but if you still want to get some things done, check your goals, look at what is still realistically possible for you to get done this year, and take care of that. It could be just one thing. Okay, don't overwork yourself, or don't try to now complete the race and put everything on a rush because the year is coming to an end. No, whatever you're not able to do, start with it next year. But just look around. What can I do? What can I still get done this year? Whatever is the easiest, whatever is most realistic, grab that and work on it. Thank you, Mudupe. That's all I will say on
Awesome.
that.
Thank you. I thought that was really apt. Thank you, Adebola, for sharing. You know what? There will probably be times whereby you can't even exhaust all those goals, right?
Mhm.
And then you have them right on your board. But you know what? Don't beat yourself to death because of that. Move it to the next. Move it to the next year. The next year is just around the corner. Just again, gather momentum for a
Mhm.
greater 2023. Okay. Another thing that came out to mind based on those nugget we kind of like got from our community, it's right out with scheduling your work as well as have a me time to yourself or have a family time to yourself, more like a work-life balance type thing. So that's what I refer to as when I say schedule your work and then also have a work-life balance. Omalara, can you please elaborate on that? When we say that scheduling work and then having a work-life balance as a business owner, how can you, address that? And I think you're muted, so you might want to unmute yourself, Omalara.
All right, thank you, Mudupe. Wow,
Very good.
it's the end of the, end of the year. Wow, how
Yeah.
time flies.
Sure
So,
does.
yeah, no. So scheduling work and play. It's so important for each and every one of us to schedule our work, right? And at the same time, we cannot just be working for the rest of our life. We need to have some me time to ourselves, just like Modupe said. You know, a lot of people find themselves in a position whereby all they do is just to work, and to work. And I believe we can schedule ourselves. We can schedule our work. Some people out there they have multiple jobs. Some people are stay-at-home mom, while some people just have just one stream of income coming into the family. So we saying scheduling our work and then play at the same time. It has to balance, right? It has to balance. We can't just be in a situation whereby we are just working and we don't have this time to ourselves, because a lot of people are just working. They don't have time for family. They don't have time for their children. Their children, we have things going on in the school. They find it so difficult to attend those things they have at school. I found myself in that situation before when I was having these multiple jobs. I hardly in a year hardly attend my children school events. So when my kids come back home, they'll tell me, "Oh, mommy, ah, I don't like it. You were not at my school today. All my friends, their mom showed up, their dad showed up." I felt it in me that, oh my goodness, I've been taking all this time that I'm supposed to be with my children, all this time that I'm supposed to be present in their life. I've taken all that to myself simply because I'm working in order to like cater for the family, in order to sustain the family. And so we really need to schedule our time. We need to schedule our work. Although you have multiple jobs, still find a way. And that's one thing I've achieved this year, right?
Very good.
Because like I said, I've been doing multiple jobs before, but since I came into this business, I've seen the light that not working makes me to become something in life, not working all the time. Working multiple jobs without having time for my family, without having time for my children, makes me to become somebody in life. But me reducing my work time, me having something on the side, that can replace all these other jobs that I've been doing. And so with that, I'm able to like schedule my work, go to my 9 to 5 work, come back home, sit down on my computer, do my business for maybe sometimes I use 30 minutes, sometimes I use 1 hour. It depends on how many minutes I want to spend or how many hours I want to spend. Sometimes I might decide, yes, I want to like stay 4 hours. You don't have to stay 4 hours. You can spend 30 minutes. You can spend 1 hour doing your business. And so I prioritize what I'm doing. I prioritize my business, prioritize my work at the same time. My work does not affect my business, and my business does not affect that time I need with my children. And this year is one of the best years so far. All the activity at my children's school I've attended everything, and there are still more to come.
Right.
Me still more
Very
to
good.
come probably for next year. I'll still be in their life one way or the other. So
Right.
my job
Very
does
good.
not affect my business. My business does not affect that time, that quality time I'm supposed to spend with my children. Thank you, Modupe.
Thank you, Malara, for going into detail into that. Work-life balance is really crucial and very, very, needed. I'm going to turn it over now to Malara. I'm sorry, to Muturayo. Muturayo, over the years, right, as business owners, we've kind of gathered momentum and we've built relationship. We're helping individuals, we're reaching out to families, and then we're making sure, they are well situated as mentors, as coaches, right, that you are. And then you've been able to do all of those. How would you say, or what would you tell, a prospective business owner or anyone out there, right? Who's also desiring same. During the season, we know how busy it could be and all of those great stuff, right? Contacting your clients or even your customers, how would you be able to juggle that? How would we be able to juggle that such that you're still giving value to your client, you're still providing value to your customers, and you're not being, overshadowed by the fact that this is what the holiday season and you're no longer there for them. So creating time for
All
your clients and
right.
your customers. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mudupe. Thank you, and happy holidays, people. Happy holidays. We are so blessed
Happy
to make it
holidays.
up to this point. And
Yeah.
so we are grateful. Yes, it's just so important because all about our business is relationship, right? That relationship is what we call business, even with families, even with, whatever you are doing in life, relationship is very important. Therefore, I would say communication is key. The way you communicate with your people is very essential. One of the things that made me started my business is to have, work for myself and have a schedule that work with my family. Okay. But then there are people that I help, that I guide out there. And the same thing to any other person that might be a business owner out there, or that is inspiring to be a business owner. So what I would say is it is just ideal to communicate effectively. Yes, as a business owner, maybe a mentor, a coach, whatever role it is that you play, you want to enjoy your holiday.
That's right.
And at the same time, you don't want to leave people around you stranded. So I would say communication is key. And I mean, making this communication ways ahead, okay, so that there will be no room for any vacuum to be made right there. So I would say contact your people, let them know that this is your schedule for this holiday period, and help them to resolve whatever that needed to be resolved on time. With that, you know that you've covered areas that you need to cover, and when it is time for you to take your break or your holiday, you'll be able to focus on your family, on yourself, on whatever you are doing this holiday period, without necessarily having to jeopardize anything. And with that, I want to touch on scheduling, planning ahead. Okay. And that is, carrying people around you or around your business along with what you do.
Very good. Thank you
Good.
so much. Thank you so much, Muturayo. That's really helps carrying them along and also not leaving them in a bubble, right? And they feel like
Mhm.
neglected. Because one of the
Nelilo.
things that happen with business owners, if we try to neglect our clientele or our customers, hey, you know what? It's a global village. They probably will look elsewhere.
Mhm.
But we want to make sure we have our system in place and not, being carried away with that. Yeah, another thing that comes to mind is setting boundaries. Setting boundaries. It's the holiday season, right? And so you have a whole lot of people, everything everybody wants to do, right? They probably did not do in January to November. By December, everybody's running helter skelter. They want to make sure that thing is done. And so, what does that leave you as a business owner? You might now have a whole lot of orders that you need to take care of. You might not have a whole lot of, business calls to make. As coaches, you have a whole lot of coaching right sections that you probably have to deal with. So how do you manage that? When it comes to those type of things? I mean, how do you manage that? That was also another nugget, and I would love to throw that to Adebola. Can you please share your thoughts on that, please?
All
Setting
right,
boundaries.
Modupe. So we're talking about setting boundaries, okay? And just like she said, that you may have a lot of things that you need to get done, that you need to do. And at the same time, you have people around you that may need you to do stuff, to get some things done for them. You have to learn to say no as needed. You don't have to put everything on yourself. You're going to overwhelm yourself. You're already busy with your business as an entrepreneur. You're already busy with your family, and you're juggling work with your own thing. So you have to be able to say no when you need to. Don't feel you have to do everything. And sometimes there are things that you have to just leave and delegate to other people, to families, to just come, to help you with it. You cannot do everything by yourself. You cannot do everything by yourself. So my sisters, they've all been talking about planning. Plan your time. Know the ones that you need to get done. Know the things that you can hand over to someone. Know the favors that you have to say no to. Otherwise, everybody will dump everything on you, and you don't want that to happen. You don't want to exhaust yourself before the year runs out, and then there's a breakdown. So set the boundaries. Know what you can take. Know how much you can take, and make sure you don't overwhelm yourself. All right. We're just trying to help you in this holiday season. There will be business, maybe the what they call it, the stress from the business may be more. At the same time, the stress of all the seasonal activities, including family, also will definitely be more. So make sure that you plan to balance both. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Adebola. Work-life balance. Of course, business activity balance with your life and with your family. That is also very crucial. A whole lot of us, of course, we love our businesses, we love what we're doing, and then we hate to delegate, right? There are probably certain areas or certain portion of your business process that probably could be have been delegated, but we try to still hold that to ourselves. I mean, in this holiday season, not just for this holiday season, but also going through in your business journey, I think it is very essential to delegate because you don't want to be all in all when you are not almighty. You don't want to be like all in all, right? So if you can, move certain things around, either family wise or what have you, that would also be something, that comes really, really handy that would help someone out there, that will help them save their business, that will help someone become more productive, that will help somebody become more efficient, even in their delivery. And so another thing that comes to mind also is no guilt. No guilt. No guilt. Moturaya, when you hear no guilt in this holiday time, and then based on one of the nugget that we want to, throw out there to our business owners, how can you elaborate on that, please?
Okay. Thank you so much, Modupe. I want to say as we go into the holidays, people, yes, this is very, very important, especially because we are moving to the end of the year. What is that goal that you did not achieve this year? Okay, you don't need to go up feeling guilty. Why not restructure it and start laying a good foundation to bounce back in the new year? Do not go into the holiday feeling guilty for anything at all that is not you are not able to achieve this year, because guess what? Guilt itself is a wasted emotion, and life is for living. Yes, put it in the comment section. Life is for living, and we need to live it being happy, not feeling guilty. Okay, we need to be present. Yes, be present with yourself. Be present to yourself. Be present to people around you. Okay, during this holiday period, enjoy every moment of it. And when we are working, you're doing your business, yeah, know that you are working. And when it is holiday time, when it is, I mean, this beautiful season with your family, please, I encourage you to be present, okay? Be present. And that means you're not thinking about work. That means you're not thinking about that bill. That means you're not thinking of, okay, you know how you can achieve this, not thinking about bill, is you having something working for you while you are having fun during this holiday. Okay.
Mhm.
I know
Something
you just have
working
to
for
say
you.
that.
Yeah,
You just have
that
to
you don't
mention
need
that.
to be really actively engaged in. As you are going into the holiday, as you are taking that time off, that thing, that business is still working for you. It's still yielding results. It's still bringing about what it will if you were to be physically connected to it. And that is what we are talking about. Okay. When you are in holiday, do not think about work, do not think about business, do not think about anything, because
Mhm.
if you are a business owner, something will be working for you. Focus on people around you. Yes.
Yeah.
The important people around you, your family. And guess what? If you are not a business owner, you are working for someone, I bet you'll be thinking about your next shift, especially when you are scheduled to work.
During the holidays, yeah.
When you are scheduled to work, like today, Christmas Eve, or you are scheduled to work on Christmas Day or New Year, you'll be mad. You'll be thinking about. You will not be focused. I mean, on people that are around you. You will not even enjoy that atmosphere, and we don't want that to happen. So now is the time to take action, so that whatever has been happening before, happening this year, will not repeat itself in your life next year. Okay.
Mhm.
Another thing I want to say is, yes, work will be waiting for you on the other side, if only you are able to do the needful. And that is that for me, Modupe.
Thank you, Mutsaraya. Thank you, Mutsaraya. Those are very, very, I mean, words that she threw out there for not just, this is just not peculiar to business owners. Permit me to say that. And let me be very frank with us here, right? There are things called memories in our lives, right? During holidays like this, we sit back, we reminisce on things that had happened. It gives us time to, reevaluate our life. It gives us time to share memories with those people that are very close to you. I'm talking about your family right now. I'm talking about your children. I'm talking about your spouses, your significant other. I don't know, extended family. Spend those moments with them. Build those memories. Instill value, family values in your children. Those are what this holiday season should be. But when we are like all over the round, having to go deal with those multiple shifts on a Christmas Eve like this, it breaks your heart. It breaks my heart. I don't care. They probably will give double. I don't know. Is it that they give double when you do double shift or whatever you work on the
Yeah.
holiday
Yeah, they
or a
do.
time and a half and all that? Guess what? Uncle Sam is waiting for you on the other side. I don't care what it is you're getting. Uncle Sam is, the Internal Revenue Service here in the United States. They're waiting for you on the other side because you're going to pay it back in taxes.
Mhm.
So we as business owners, we're saying, well, this nugget is not just for you as a business owner currently doing this, but also for prospective business owners. Those are things or how you could manage your time to be more effective, more productive, and then, be fulfilled in what you had called your vision to your clientele. All the ladies have spoken very beautifully, dropping those nuggets from work-life balance to don't be guilty to, get it done. Make sure you provide scheduled time for yourself, for your children. Try to put all those activities around you. Use a calendar. Schedule those activities, family time, whatever it is, the school, maybe the children have some games or whatever, some carols you probably have to go for this season, or
Yeah.
even your time with your spouse, your me time, your spa time. Schedule it all in. We have more than enough to get those done. I'm going to take a round robin right now with the ladies and have them just say a word or two to all our business partners out there, to all of those who are probably listening to us, catching up on this replay. What is that word you want to tell that person as we wrap up the year 2022 and we knock on the door of 2023? Knowing fully well that the Lord is sparing our lives, knowing
Mm,
fully well that nothing shall be missing in our midst and nothing shall be broken. So I'll
yeah.
take it from Omolara, and I'll take, I mean, of course, I'm not going to call no names any longer. Omolara, Debola, and Muturayo. Just a word or two to our people out there as we wrap up the year and knock on to 2023. Omolara, over to you.
All right, thank you, Modupe. Wow. To everyone out there listening to us, whether you are business partners, whether you are yet to have a business, whether you are still thinking of, oh, how am I going to do it? Do I really need a business? Listen and listen good, right? This year it's almost ending, but I thank God our life is not ending with it.
Thank
And
you,
so, what
Lord.
is worth doing at all is worth doing well.
Yeah.
So if you have been thinking of you want to have a business of your own, this is the time you can do it. I mean, we still have today is 24, right? We still have how many days? We still have few days to end this year, and you can still do it. You can still do it if you put your mind at it. But if you don't put your mind at it, I mean, nothing is going to happen. If you don't do something, nothing is going to happen. And I thank God for Almighty for, for bringing us together as a business partner. And if you are a business partner as well, out there listening to us, I want you, just as we have said earlier, reassess your life. If you have not written your, what's it called, vision board, put your vision board at work. Whatever you want next year, to produce for you, put everything right there. So you looking at it, there's I listened to to a couple in the community, in our business community, when she said something about their vision board. They said they have their vision board everywhere in the house. They have it in their bedroom, they have it in front of the mirror in the restroom, they have it on the fridge, in front of the fridge, everywhere in there. So when you move from one place to another in the house, you see in the vision board. You live in your bedroom, you go into the kitchen, you see in the vision board. So that will inspire you to like walk towards your goal. So
Wonderful.
don't waste no time. This year is almost ending. Don't waste no time anymore. If you want to do something, make sure you do it. Don't
Start
procrastinate
now. Start
at
now.
all.
Very
Act
good.
now, exactly. So don't procrastinate. I know 2023 has a lot in store for
Woo!
each one of us. And
Hallelujah.
I know we don't really have more time, but I just want to say this, and to
Go ahead.
all these beautiful three ladies, I
Woo!
thank God for the day we all came together and say and decide, yes, we want to do this program. We want to start this program.
Wonderful.
You know,
Mm.
it gives me so much joy knowing fully that I have sisters, not just sisters. I have like a family, to count on. Anytime I call on you ladies, you are always there. If it's 1 a.m., trust me, Mama Moturayo, 2 o'clock, we are still talking. Modupe, we are still talking. Adebola, we are still talking. So that's one thing that gives me pleasure, that gives me joy, that I have people, at my back. Not just because we are business partner, but because we are bonded as one. Because we have the same we think alike, and we say the same thing at the same time. I could remember one day I was so I didn't feel good, right? And I called on Modupe. I was crying. I must be frank with you all. I was crying. And then she called me at that time. I'm like, do I stop crying and don't let her know what I was going through? Or, I can't, it's an emotional thing. You can't stop it. You can't help it. And I just busted into tears. Like, she said, sis, are you okay? What's going on? What's wrong? I said, well, this is what I'm going through right now. And then, she consoled me. At that time, I felt so relieved. And guess what she was doing? I was crying. At the other hand, she was crying too. I said, I beg, who is going to console each other now? So that's one thing about this group. We are
Beautiful sisterhood.
Thank you. We are business owner. We are sisters. We are child of God. And we hold each other at high esteem. And that's one good thing I so much enjoy with this group. So thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I love you, ladies. Thank you.
Love you, love you.
Thank
Adibula, go for
you.
it. Thank you. Love you.
Thank you. All right, people, the year is coming to an end, and we're not going to see you again. I mean, the four of us together seeing you until next year. So I'm just going to say that, pat yourself on the back for what you've been able to achieve this year. All right. And just prepare your mind to do better next year. Okay. Do not be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. That was from John Rockefeller. Said, don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. If you're doing good now and you believe you can do better, then shoot for it. Okay, shoot for it. It's possible you can make it. All right. If it doesn't bring you peace, if it doesn't bring you purpose or profit, then don't give it your time, energy, and attention. Have a plan. Go for your goals, and I pray that we will all get our desired results in the name of Jesus. Thank you, and thank you, my lovely sisters.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm getting teary here now. I'm getting teary now. Motun right here. Over to you. Okay, that device better behave. That device better behave.
Better behave right now.
Behaving, it's coming up.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And the word I want our audience to go with this evening is, and to go into the new year with, is believe. Believe that you can, and you are halfway there. And also give yourself that permission to explore. Give yourself permission to grow. Give yourself permission to attain that desire of your heart. If you believe, you can, but then you need to give you permission to grow, to flourish, because you've got all it takes. You have it inside of you, but are you ready to tap into it? Yes. Be ready. Have a discussion with you. Where do you see yourself in the coming year? What do you want? Yeah, you want beautiful things, nice things, but what are you ready to do? Like Adebola said, are you ready to give up that good to attain the great or the greatness? That is a question you need to answer. That is a question I need to answer as we, step into this beautiful new year that is fast approaching. And I wish you nothing but the very best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mutaraya. It's been wonderful journey, folks. You've all heard the beautiful ladies, left you with one word or the other. I hope you guys took notes, though. I hope you probably are going to make use of this. Knowledge is not, power until it is applied. So if you've heard us talk on one section, one episode or the other, and you've not done nothing, you know what? That knowledge you've probably gathered, those inspiration, it's not going to be useful until you begin to apply it. A whole lot of them said it all. If you think you can, yes, you can. If you think otherwise, either way, you're right. What are you thinking? Don't limit yourself, because the Lord has blessed us with abundance. It's left for you and I to really deep down there and search for our own portion. He's blessed us with abundance. Are you ready to really think out of the box and embrace all of this great? And then you know what? You ditch the good. Until we come your way in 2023, it's our prayer and our blessings out to you all, that the Lord will bless you and he will keep you. That the good Lord will make his face to continually shine upon you, and that he will be gracious unto you. And that the Lord in his infinite mercy, he will lift up his countenance of peace and grant you rest on every side. Until we come your way another time, because come 2023, these ladies, we are all going to be gathered together in good health, in sound mind. Nothing in our abode shall be missing, and nothing shall be broken. Bye for now.
It's been a wonderful year.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Wonderful. Let's have
great.
some
Thank you
music
for
as we wrap up.
everyone.
Let's have some music as we wrap up.
Thank you for
And let's have
everyone.
a toast to a beautiful new year. We
Okay,
need to
that's
have
not
a
a bad
toast.
idea too. Thank you. Toast. Do you have your glass of wines already popped up? Champagne right now. It's the champagne
Yes.
popping time now. You have it all. Can I see you guys
Mhm.
raise those glasses? Can I see you raise those glasses? You're raising those glasses onto greater heights.
Amen.
Yeah.
Cheers to greater milestones. Cheers to
Amen.
increases on every side, good health, sound
Amen.
mind, peace in
Amen.
our home, peace concerning our children, everything that concerns us, spiritual upliftment, emotional stability, physical
Amen.
strength, onto
Amen.
us, onto our family, business partners across the board, and of course, to all those that will be coming in contact with us as we attract those right individuals onto our businesses. This and much more have we received in the name of the Father and of the Son and of
Amen.
the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Amen. Cheers.
Amen.
Yes.
Let's have
Yes.
some music. Let's have some music. Thank you, Adebola. Some music, please.
Biggie, 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 biggie. Yeah. Oh, testimonial. It's like Jaga. Yeah. I don't know how to describe you. I don't know how to explain you. If I say you good, you are more than good. If I say you nice, you are more than nice. If I say you awesome, you are more than that. The only way I can describe you, Lord, you're so biggie, 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 biggie. My God is so big, biggie, 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 biggie. Jesus, you are mighty, oh, biggie, biggie, biggie. Holy Ghost, you are big, biggie, 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 biggie. Jehovah, you are big, oh, biggie, biggie, biggie. My God is so big, biggie, 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 biggie. Oh, when I look at this sea, very big. When I look at this world, very big. When I look beyond this world, so big. Then how big is our God? I don't know. It makes me wonder. This God is full of wonder. He owns the skies without a pillar. This God is Alpha and Omega. Yeah. Let just bow before Him. Heaven and earth adore Him. The only way I can describe you, Lord. You're so biggie, biggie, yo. Biggie, biggie. My God is so big. Biggie, biggie. Biggie, biggie. Jesus, you are mighty, oh. Biggie, biggie, biggie. Holy Ghost, you are big. Biggie, biggie. Biggie, biggie. Jehovah, you are big, oh. Biggie, biggie, biggie. My God is so big. Biggie, biggie. Biggie, biggie, oh. I came to you so small. I came to
All
you
right,
so
all right, all right, all
You
right.
know.
See you next time. Same episode.
All right. Thank you,
Bye,
everyone.